Ugh. What? What? Where am I? Yang stares at himself as he sees a sea of just nothing. A complete white void. Now where have I put myself into now? Yang? Yang, is that you? Ivory? Ivory, where are you? All of a sudden, Yang is able to hear Ivory, where she is still in this fake place that looks just like the whiteboard. I don't know. Seems that we're back at the same location, but I can't find the others. Daisuke, Marn, Cyan, everyone's just gone. Well, do you see anyone? As Ivory squints to see who it is, a tall, very tall thing is starting to approach Ivory very, very quickly. Ivory realizes this and goes... She runs! Ah! As Ivory starts to scream, so does this ginormous being. This so-called Burgundy starts to question, where is Black? Ivory, what's going on in there? All he can hear is just screams and... What the hell is that thing? There isn't much that Yang can do. Not long after finding himself swimming in this empty void, he sees two stick figures, Maroon and Burgundy, fighting each other over who gets to control the body. After a while, Maroon becomes successful, throwing Burgundy into the color core. Yang approaches Maroon and asks her, where are we, and what the hell is happening? However, the color core seems to be repairing itself and merging Burgundy with it. It seems that Vanta Black is messing with this memory in order to give more challenge to it. Yang now has a problem with the color core, and Ivory has a problem with the hulking Burgundy. Who will come out? As if it looked like a horror movie, the sea of nothing that Yang was swimming on suddenly changed as he saw Maroon disappear and the color core as a straight road and trees popped up, and as the sky turned dark with no stars whatsoever. This was the forest of 1,000 sins. He walked around and heard noises. He heard the sounds of the many wrong things that the stick figures have done. The many things they wish they'd never had done. At the end of the path, he sees it. The color core, feeding off these horrible memories, these horrible sins. Unfortunately, it detects Yang and starts attacking him. Meanwhile, Ivory, still running for her life, was able to tire out the hulking Burgundy from chasing her. She had a chance to make a plan. Right when she was about to, she noticed someone else in the distance. Could it be? It's Daisuke and Jurley. They were able to regroup for a bit, and Ivory told them what was happening. Whoa, what is happening now? Hey, Daisuke, Curly, you guys okay? Can you guys help me with this giant person thing? Sure. And so, the three were able to pin down the ginormous beast with extreme powers. But it wouldn't be enough, as the beast is becoming too strong for the restraints. Back at Yang, fighting this color core had become a bit more difficult, hearing the horrible voices and the horrible memories that this world was packed with. But that didn't stop him. With a few swings, he was able to cut down the color core, and the entire world. Yang, Ivory, Daisuke, and Jurley were able to regroup. And so, they kept on venturing forth to find their friends. Cyan and Mel wake up, and they find themselves in a strange place, much more stranger than the last three. There is a full line, multiple lines. This was the many timelines that the Time Priestess had caused during Stick to the Future. But there also stands Bedlam Bastion. This was the threshold where both dimensions collided for the first time. It wasn't long before the Time Priestess was able to find Cyan and Mel. It seems we have two visitors who wish to see the end of time with me. I don't think so. I know what you've done. You've done some bad things here, and in our world. I literally don't know who you are. Oh, you will. Sooner or later. Cyan pulls out a cybernetic gun and points it towards the Time Priestess. Oh shoot, are we fighting? Very determined to kill me. Very well. The Time Priestess raises her hand up as she summons her minions. Show me what you've got! Cyan shooting all the minions that are coming towards her, and Mel attacking her with either fists or sword. It was all going well, until this thing came out from the bastion as it exploded. This thing looked at the Time Priestess, and the Time Priestess looked at it. A friend to fight with. Goody. This biblically accurate beast started shooting lasers and just bombing everything. As Mel quickly but efficiently takes care of the Time Priestess, Cyan hops around every single debris trying to get near this thing. And when she got near it, she put in her last good ammo on that cybernetic gun and just... The cybernetic gun shot an explosive ammo, and it's gone. The angel had disappeared. With those two out of the way, they now venture off to find their friends.
Captain Dakota and Seo are back at the city of the Whiteboard dimension, but they see it in a grievous state. Someone's been here, and I don't like how it's done to this place. You have to be careful. Be careful. Be careful? I know what this is! This is... That's right.
The Changer, in his true form, walks up to Captain Dakota.
Yeah, that's right. I did all of this. It looks like your little army had no chance against me. Oh, I'll make sure we finish you off for good.
Dakota, don't act too hasty. You're right.
Ah, how sweet. Trying to cool down your temper. Well, lucky for me, I found someone who agreed to take you.
Take us where?
Down under!
A ravenous roar is heard throughout the city as this thing shows up.
Now, let's dance.
The Changer and this beast called Invita quickly attack the duo. Okay, this is some sort of divine beast. How do you know these things? I've been through a lot. Okay, Dakota, if you want to do something, if you want to avenge your team, if you want to avenge those that have fallen, now's the time. Okay. As Seo tries to fight this divine angel, the angel starts spewing smoke and blobs everywhere as these blobs start to come to life and attack Seo, while the Changer is too busy taunting and attacking Dakota in different forms, and even choosing forms to mentally attack her. Seo was able to strike down this divine beast, but then it disappears. And as for Dakota, she was able to kill the Changer. They have made it. The endgame is near. Hero wakes up, and he sees the Order-1A in the sky near the city. He turns around and he sees a bunch of people fighting. Villains, heroes, agents, and robots. This was a consequence. Vanta Black appears in front of Hero. If it wasn't for your nitpicking, and if it wasn't for that priestess, none of this would have happened. The RPA wouldn't have clashed with other heroes and villains. It would have been stable.
Well, I brought you here because I wanted to show you if you're worthy enough to continue. All of a sudden, Sergeant Williams appears with some sort of baton. Well, well, well. If it isn't Hero himself. You know, I've heard a lot about you. How you were able to save your own galaxy. How you defeated the Puppeteer twice. And a bunch of random adventures that you and your friends have gone towards. I'm impressed. Williams, you were the one that messed around Before Hero can finish his sentence, he gets shocked by William's baton. Yeah, I know. Don't you understand? I am trying to cause order. I am trying to put everything together. But no, this organization and your friends are not doing it. So, I'll have to do it myself. With a little help. Another angel rises from the ground, this one called Cupiditas. Its smoke nearly knocking out all surrounding heroes and villains, while Hero himself tries to avoid the smoke. As Hero is chased around by Sergeant Williams and attacked by Cupiditas, it takes a while before Hero was able to knock out Sergeant Williams and defeat this strange divine beast. So, this is your way of order. Hero knocks out Sergeant Williams before he can say anything else. And so, the final painting has been finished. As everything disappears around him, he finally ends up back at this strange realm, where he sees that the sky has darkened and that the eye has gotten closer. He knows what's gonna happen, so he runs off to find his friends.